For teenagers in war-torn eastern Ukraine, even little things can mean a lot. Pasha and his friends in the children's home in Drushkivka are getting new soccer shoes. The four boys came here half a year ago after fleeing from rebel-held territory in the Donetsk Oblast in Donbass.
We were brought here by bus. We were told we had to go away because of the war. 200 of us from the children's home.
Escaping meant traveling right through a war zone, but now they're safe. This part of the region is currently held by Ukrainian troops. For now, all is calm here. 1 million people have fled their homes due to the conflict. Some just crossed from one side of the front to the other. Thousands of children are among them.
It was awful, just awful. I was scared.
We ask if he knows where his parents are.
In Donetsk. But I don't call them. I don't even have their phone number.
Gennady is doubly traumatized. Even before the fighting, his parents neglected him, and then he had to flee from war. Many others share his fate.
We saw them shooting. We saw the airplanes and heard everything. We had to lie on the floor. Sometimes the shells went off close to our school. I thought, Mamma mia! The older kids were scared, but it was worse for the younger ones. I was afraid every moment, every time I heard shelling, or who knows what. Everyone was afraid they would land on the school. Thank goodness they just flew on by.
In Ukrainian-controlled territory in Donbass, the children at least can be fed thanks to private donations. Ralf Haska, pastor of the German Evangelical Lutheran Church in Kiev, brings aid too, like a meat grinder to mince what little meat they can get. After almost a year, the state can't meet all the home's needs. Ralf Haska supplies many children's homes in Donbass. He travels along the front lines, over roads full of potholes caused by shelling and heavy military equipment. Soldiers are posted all over Donbass. There are military checkpoints every few kilometers. After hours on the road, the pastor reaches his next stop. Another children's home is waiting for him and his cargo.
Food, clothes, the plates they asked for.
The caregivers here gave Haska a list of their needs during his last visit to Novo Aidar.
Yes, the plates. We never have enough in our dining hall.
The next morning, it's clear why. Soldiers are eating breakfast here too. The Army has stationed troops here in a home for chronically ill children. Pastor Haska is speechless. Children who've come here to escape war now live under the same roof with soldiers.
Now we always escort the children. Before, they could walk through the corridors to the treatment rooms on their own. Now they're always accompanied by a nurse. They're children and could get into areas of the building they're not supposed to.
Yet these young people want nothing more than for peace to return. They long for a normal childhood.
I just try to forget everything I've seen. To forget it all. I was really afraid, and I do my best not to remember that.
That's why Pasha and his friends play soccer whenever they can. These children of war in eastern Ukraine plan to give their new soccer shoes a real workout.